Vlog. So we take and go some of the rooms when you take pictures and videos. At the break.
This unit was titled Peace. This is what we call our Peace Unit, but the organizing team is sharing the planet. Right? And our central idea with this whole Peace Unit is how our actions influence the peace in our communities. You understand? Yeah, like I see something somewhere. I see somebody who needs help. I should be able to help them. Because in the end, it goes to help the community in general. So what we did was that one of the activities we did was that we let the kids draw the flag of the country they come from, right? And then write how you say peace in their language.
Oh, okay.
And also, this was another thing we did. So, yeah. And also, the birds. This is the bird of peace, right? So everybody had their name written. And when we turn on the lights, the spotlights, it makes it look nice.
Yeah.
Like when it's dark.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and we talk about people, significant people, literally means that. That's the title for where we are in place and time. So, who are the significant? Look at Malala. Look at Jane Goodall.
Yeah.
I was lucky I got to meet her before.
Oh.
No, yeah, Jane Goodall. When I was, my auntie was on East Coast, so I got to meet her.
I don't know who she is though.
Jane Goodall is the chimpanzee woman. She left England and came to live in Africa. She's the one person who actually understands how to communicate with chimpanzees.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
So the pictures by their site.
Yeah. So
are
these
the students
who they did research into. So these are my students and who they did research into. And then at the culmination of the whole unit, they will come dressed as those people.
Oh, okay.
Well, somebody was dressed as this woman.
Farida
Bedway.
Okay.
Not from me. This is, but we the adults had to show them what to do before. So this woman was a student support, dressed up as Beta to explain to them what the process is like. This is Miss Tina. Miss Tina dressed as Esther Oklu from Inkulenu Industries.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That woman did a lot.
This is Miss TK. TK dressed as Sir Oko, the one who made the Ghana flag.
Yes.
There. So the case exactly what to do. Me, I didn't dress as it, but I was taking the pictures and doing this. Getting it done. That's what the strength of mine. I'm an art person.
Oh.
I teach math, but I'm an art person, so I put things together. So like, this is my students. She chose this one, so she came dressed like that. So I take these pictures of the kids and yeah.
So that's the Dortmund Stadium?
Yes.
I see the Statue of Liberty.
And these are all things that make up cities. So houses also make up cities. So people put houses, yeah.
What's the last one supposed to be?
A church.
Oh, okay.
And then the Brazilian thing.
The Brazilian thing, yes. Okay.
We don't teach religion.
Yeah.
But we respect drawings.
Yeah.
So what we take is that we explain the different levels for them, and then they write it in their own understanding, and then we put it up.
What's this supposed to be? Safety.
Maybe a toy or something. So this unit, and that's why they came up with what their city will look like. Okay, one of their activities was for them to come up with their ideal city. And now, city is divided into many different parts. There's agriculture, like different councils. agriculture, right? Roads and transport, like the ministries, roads and transport, housing, healthcare, health and safety. Yes,
Yeah.
we had the transport before. Yeah. So we divided the kids into different committees.
Yeah.
Right? The teachers were the mayors of the city. Even the name of the city, the kids have to ballot and come up with it.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, you haven't seen the cemetery. It means the cemetery dialect.
Where is it?
The cemetery. Look at the cemetery, like with the rest in peace and all that, with people crying and things.
Okay.
Yeah. A city needs to have a cemetery. Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
It needs water, and what they need and whatever the committees do and whatever they build, it has to meet the UN Sustainable Development Goals.
Yes.
So you can see that some of them have their pictures and they're like, this means affordable and clean energy.
Yeah.
Okay, that means they had this thing on it. But if
Solar?
Solar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see some of the solar. We've had this for a long time. That's why it looks right. This is from forestry
Yeah.
and parks and gardening. We call them. Yeah. This means no poverty because people have water and the basic needs.
Yeah.
This is transport. This was the railway system.
Interesting. Still underground.
And then,
It looks like, is it underground?
yeah, so thank you. It's good because it comes out from here. It comes out from here. It's supposed to come out from here.
So that would be,
The train, the underground train.
yeah. Paris to see.
Airport, Cantonments, Northridge, and Abilinkwe. It's on the end. So it's the stops. This is a solar farm and a wind farm. And then this is a factory. Zero hunger, food factory.
Yeah.
That it gets made. And then all this is under city systems.
Interesting.
And then we have the water. They made a boat to cross the water, and also the road had to go across the water.
Now why is the road
Because we're thinking about business, people working, people have to get up and go to work.
Yes.
What if you live on this side and you have to go on this side? But it has the solar panels on the top. The metric system.
Yeah.
So when this started, there was nothing here. We put tables on it and we let them bring the boards. And I put the paper on it. The carpenters who brought the paper, they were shocked. He said, oh, I said, you wait, you see something. And then every kid got 2 decimeter card like this.
to build.
10 by 20 to build their house. To come and put on it. That's why we have these houses.
And what's this?
This is the boat, this thing, the boat stop or the harbor, let's say the harbor, let's call it the harbor.
Yeah.
And the airport.
They didn't give enough space for the airport. What was this?
You know, a mosque. See the, yeah, it's labeled on it.
Interesting.
Look, so we take and go some of the redevelopment to take pictures and videos. At the drink?
Has a unit title. So for this one, we were sharing the plan and the title was Peace.
Yeah.
This one is Who We Are. The title is Our Body Systems. And the central idea, the main focus is how our bodies are made up of interesting interacting systems that allow us to function.
Yeah.
You understand? So the kids learned about the digestive system, the circulatory system, the muscular system, skeletal system, respiratory system. Yeah? And then we divided them into groups. So they use recycled things.
Yeah.
That look in one of the lessons that we learned about how, like, maybe this recycled thing looks like a bottle, looks like a stomach or something.
Yeah.
So we attached them like that.
Yeah.
And all this were done by students.
Interesting.
These students were like, see the cotton buds for the ribs.
For the ribs.
Yeah, and this one actually, when you blow it, the balloons come up for the lungs.
Like the lungs. This-
Some of the systems, they were not child friendly. And at this age, they shouldn't be learning about
Understanding.
it. So,
Just learning about it.
yeah, and when they read the books, They learned about, let's see, every new thing that came up. You know, they are like what, 8 and 9. Any new thing that comes, any new word that they meet or something, we write it here. This is our word wall.
Oh, okay.
Things that they hadn't seen before, like pupils, pancreas, and stuff like that. And they could choose any circulatory system, any body system they wanted to do. And that was totally their job to do.
So it's more practical.
Yeah, it's always practical for us.
Oh.
Yeah, always practical for us. And then during that period also, we have this activity to do catalog them as well. Non-fiction books, unit of inquiry books, picture books, so that they are easy to find.
Oh, okay.
When a kid wants something. And for every unit, like body system, for like sharing the. So this unit was titled Peace. This is what we call our Peace unit, but the organizing team is sharing the planet. Right? And our central idea with this whole Peace unit is how our actions influence the peace in our communities. You understand? Yeah, like I see something somewhere. I see somebody who needs help. I should be able to help them. Because in the end, it goes to help the community in general. So what we did was that one of the activities we did was that we let the kids draw the flag of the country they come from, right? And then write how you say peace in their language.
Oh, okay.
And also, this was another thing we did. So, yeah. And also, the birds. This is the bird of peace, right? So everybody had their name written. And when we turn on the lights, the spotlights, it makes it look nice.
Yeah.
Like when it's dark.
Oh, okay.
What makes up a city? What makes up a city? And with that one also, like every unit has its lines of inquiry and central idea. The central idea for this was communities plan and establish systems in order to meet the people's needs. So, like if there's a flood somewhere, the city authorities may decide, okay, use this route instead. And that's a plan that comes out from the authorities to help the people, meet the people's needs.
Yeah.
And that one, we also think about form, what it looks like.
Yeah.
Then we do literacy in that room. But everybody teaches the unit of inquiry. Things from the cities that they traveled to, we didn't get everybody to do because my goal was for them to fill this whole talk with things like the silhouette of the different places.
Yeah.
So we have the things from the cities that they traveled to, we didn't get everybody to do because my goal was for them to fill this whole talk with things like the silhouette of the different places.
Yeah.
So we have and like this one too, that's head art. Okay, we're not sure Stuart is here.
Oh.
Yeah. And this Miss TK, Miss Monica dressed as Ifa Sutherland Adi.
I mean, she did it so perfect.
Before this very auditorium that you're sitting in was built, I was also part of the first IB group of students. And now the first phase of this master plan, thought of by a Board of Trustees many years ago, the new LCS building. That, guys, was actually the parking lot. I remember I had 50 pesos in my hand and I stood by the fence along the building. Then it was obviously just a parking lot. And I bought ice lollies. Back then it was called Pokey. And I shared it with all my friends, the entire school. And I became famous that day. That is what now we see this gorgeous state-of-the-art building standing on. I not only graduated from Lincoln with high honors, but also found my husband right here. And then have little children who are now at Lincoln. And I hope that one day my grandkids, my great-grandkids will go to this school. This is how much this school means to me. Today, the school is marking and celebrating all those who contributed to the creation of the special building, but also we're here to celebrate the community. I'd now like to call on to Leslie Tate, Head of School, to please come forward.
Somebody has to take care of them.
So like student support.
Student support. You know, sometimes you have students who are very bright in your class. So the pace at which the class is moving is too slow for them. Students like that sometimes become your problem. Because what you are doing, they know already.
Yeah.
Then we do literacy in that room. But everybody teaches the unit of inquiry. Say, I can do it. It makes me happy and I can accomplish my dreams. Kendrick. No. I think whoever wrote that is this thing, Kennedy's child, Kendrick. So that's Kenny wrote this. What's this? My mind should be. Who was it? This is mine. This is mine. My son's name is Sean. Yeah, Sean, he taught me to be patient with people. Because of him, I've done things I never thought I could do.
Yeah.
Because I live with him alone. I'm a single parent, but he's made me do it. This is Leoba. Leoba is this guy's mother.
Yeah.
And she is who is to represent to. Hi. Yes, please.
No way.
A marker. What kind of marker? Okay, look on that shelf. That shelf here. Hey, Victor!
How are you?
What are you doing with that? What do you guys want?